We took on a supplement brand around September, October of 2021, doing roughly about $15,000 per month. And now we're averaging about $200,000 per month in revenue. What we did back in January of 2023 and for a couple months, actually at the end of 2022. And I want to share with you guys the case study, essentially everything that we did in this particular account that made it work for us and help the brand grow. If you're wondering why we're credible to be teaching this type of stuff, or even, well, honestly, you'll see exactly why we're credible to teach this type of stuff in that case watching this video. But I do run a Facebook ads agency with over $50 million in online revenue for our clients. Click the link below to have Nick Theriot run your ads, or click the link below for have Nick Theriot to mentor you if you're looking for more of a mentoring coaching perspective. So before we get started, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now let's dive into the video. So $200,000 per month case study for supplement brand. So let's check this out. We're going over the numbers, the offer, the ad account structure, how we scaled up, and retention, which is huge. So let's just go over numbers really quick. Again, January of 2023, we had about $229,000 in revenue, about $124,000 being new customer revenue, $104,000 being returning customer revenue, which is super, super, super healthy for this type of brand. Okay, October of 2022 is where it was actually our first 200K a month, and we've been bouncing back and up. We did, I think, like 300K in November as well, and bouncing back and forth between that 200-300K range over the last couple months. So just making sure that you guys are not like, well, it's January, Nick, of course you did good to a supplement brand. No, we've actually been doing quite well for this brand now for a couple months now, in that 200 to 300K range. So also too, just show you the ad spend right here. We spent about $77,000 of ad spend in January of 2023, about 62,000 of that being on Facebook, about 14,000 of that being on Google. Google, we don't actually run the Google ads, so I really couldn't tell you what specifically is going on over there. Also too, just further proof in that case right there. We did this with 2 campaigns in January. Now, full transparency, prospecting is one product line, and this other prospecting campaign that kind of blurred out is a completely different product line. So that's the only reason why we have 2 campaigns, because we have one campaign per product line pretty much. Now let's look at some numbers for January of 2023, and we did $229,000 in revenue, about $77,000 in spend for about an overall ROAS of 2.96. Returning customers about 49%, new customers around 51%. Our new customer acquisition cost is about $45 with an AOV of $73. Okay, NCPA just basically means that, hey, what do we have to spend to acquire one new customer for the brand? Okay, but we also have a 12-month LTV of $114. Okay, so we have a really healthy LTV for this brand, which makes it to where we can actually scale at a very low margin. So if we look back at ad spend, Facebook, we're only doing about 1.6, but overall we're doing about a 2.96 which is very healthy for this particular account. Okay, so let's look at the offer now. Just quite frankly, I can't reveal too much about the offer because of client NDA and like stuff like that. Like I can share a lot of this with you guys, but I can't actually show y'all what the product is just from a client side. But it is already an existing daily product that we replaced. So we built an offer by, hey, what's a daily product that people are already using, and how can we build it better? That's all we did. That's all we did for this particular product. Okay. Well, I say we, the client. Client just looked at a daily product everyone was already doing and basically said, hey, how can we build a better one? Okay. And that's what they did. So it's also a daily supplement, and we leveraged subscribe and save to boost retention amongst customers. So when people purchase the product for free or purchase the product for the first time, they either purchase it or they can subscribe and save. And, basically when they subscribe and save, they're buying it. It automatically ships at their door every month or every other month, depending on the time frame they choose, and they save like 10%. So really powerful. If you're a supplement brand and you're not leveraging subscribe and save, you're missing out on a ton of money on the on your accounts. So again, you need a great offer. If you have a terrible product, like the product is the ultimate success with a store. If you have a bad product, you are going to struggle. You're not really going to see the potential results you want. You're just it's very difficult. Okay. So first things first is just find a good product and leverage a ton of customer research and competitor research with making sure all the problems with everyone else's products, your product does it better. Simple as that. Okay. Now, ad positioning. So this is more down into how we position the messaging and how we position the copy and the creative. This is not the ad account structure, stuff like that, which I will get into in a second. So before we can actually get started, we need to look at the mass desire of the market. So mass desire of the market is found through just simply customer research. Okay. There's nothing else we look at, just customer research. We're not looking at ads yet. We're looking at competitor ads, but we're not looking at our ads yet. We're just simply looking at the desires across our market and how can we, once we find those, we leverage these other things to channel desires onto our products. Okay. Now, what is the awareness of your market? This is how close or how far, your customer is from your product as the solution for the problem they have. Okay. So let's say, for example, I might be problem aware with, I want to grow my business revenue. Okay. But there's so many different products you could put in that particular problem. Okay. You could do email marketing, you could do CRO, but that's just where my mindset's at now. So depending on the awareness of your market, it's going to depend on the messaging you need to use. If I'm aware, which means I'm basically ready to go, ready to buy from you, you're going to have different messaging than someone who's unaware from you. Okay. So it's different types of messaging that you start with, but one ad covers all. So if you start problem aware, you showcase the rest of the awareness stages in that ad. You just start off with problem aware. Okay. If you're there, solution aware, then you go solution aware, product aware in that ad. Okay. Now, sophistication of your market is more about how many products they've seen before yours. So if they've already gone through many different sales processes and actively used other products before yours, then you really need to look at, again, having a better product and talking about how your product is better than those. Simple as that. Okay. Beliefs of your market. This is super, super important here, is that most people don't look at the beliefs of the market, which is what objections, doubts, fears they have around your product or industry. So if there's a specific belief across the market, like I believe getting rich is really evil and bad. Okay. Then if I want to put a make money course in front of you, you're immediately going to scroll away. If I say, hey, get rich. Okay. So we have to first overcome that objection, that fear, or that belief of, hey, I think evil rich is bad. I need to overcome that and get you down the right thinking path. Then I can position that product in front of you. Okay. Lastly is identity of your market. And that's basically is what identity does your market desire to have? Okay. So let's say, for example, if I'm overweight and I have the desire to identify as someone who has a six pack, who gets girls all the time, who's ripped, who crushes in the gym and stuff like that. That's the identity that I want. Okay. So in that particular case there, then I need to make sure I'm showcasing that identity that people want. Now, do this by doing market research. You find all this by doing market research. Look at your competitors, look at their ads, their products, look at all the reviews on their website. Look at their social media, go to their Instagram page, go look at their social media, go look at all the captions, go look at all the comments on every post they do, go look at the tagged posts and go look at the comments, captions, and all that stuff right there, the type of content people are tagging them in. YouTube, go look at YouTube product reviews of your competition, go look at YouTube product reviews of your product, go look at YouTube product reviews of similar products, go look up a YouTube and search up the specific problem or desire your market has, look at things like that, all those things that work really well. Okay, your own assets. Look at your own social media stuff, look at your own, surveys and reviews people give you. Even, reach out to some of your top customers and literally set up a Zoom call with them to further, learn from them in that case. And also to brands selling similar products. So for example, I sell Facebook ads. That's my service, done for you Facebook ads. If I were to do market research on this, I would also look at people who are doing email marketing, for example, similar product. It fixes the same problem of growing revenue, just two complete different mechanisms, which are process to results. Okay. Now, your goal is to understand your customer better than themselves. Okay. You have to remember that. Okay. So just here's the application side. This is not this particular account at all. This is Avi. They're doing I think a couple $1 million a month. So this is, this ad has nothing to do with this at all. I just screenshots to purely showcase what this looks like when you take all this into play. So our desire was energy and focus. Obviously the desire and the problem that this particular Avi's going at is tighten loose skin. Okay. Market awareness is problem aware. They were aware of the problems of this particular daily product, and we introduced our product as a solution. So again, that's what we did for our account. Obvi right here, there are problem aware. So erase those wrinkles fast with best tasting collagen protein. They're talking about the problem and introducing the solution. Simple as that. Talking about the problem to get you, like to get you to stop scrolling, and then they're showing the solution right here. Problem, solution aware. Then after problem and solution aware, you go product aware and aware. Okay. Now, lastly is market sophistication is a stage 3. So it's introducing a new mechanism, which was our product. Mechanism is just simply the process to result. We had a new mechanism, a new product. So that's all we had to do from there. Very easy. Okay. All right. So let's look at the ad account structure now. Again, very simple. One product per campaign. Very simple of how we do it. Well, one product line per campaign. That's how we do it. We also do one country per campaign as well. So in this case right here, if we were in more countries, I would do like prospecting, USA, for example, with product 1, prospecting Canada with product 1. This other prospecting campaign, which is for another product line, would be like boom, boom, those countries as well. Okay. We do one ad set for winners plus DCTs to find new ads. So basically here, main 2 right here, this is a main 1. These are our main ad sets with all of our winning ads. And then we test new ads with DCTs, which is like 171, 174, 165, 137. This is just basically every time we create an ad concept, our Google Drive folder, our Asana tab, our frame.io project, our Google Doc, stuff like that, all have that 137. So all that is just a unique identifier that we use across the agency in that case. Now, second thing here is that you'll also know for this account, we are still doing this is probably the only account we do have Australia plus New Zealand together. And the only reason why is because of when we started this account, that's before we broke apart the 2 countries. And it's been showing good performance. So we've just been leaving it. So, but typically now our best practice is splitting up those countries unless it's already crushing for you, then don't worry about it. Okay. Now we only do broad targeting, which is just age, gender, and location, which allows for higher level of scalability because audiences and lookalikes restricts the algorithm from learning and reaching more people, which if you want to scale, you need to be able to reach more people, okay, for more stable results. All right. Now, all winning ads, again, go into that main ad set, which I have right here, main 2, main 1. Now, also too, just another thing is the only reason why I have 2 main ad sets is because we topped out main 1 with 50 ads. So now we start main 2 because we topped out main 1 with 50 ads. Okay. So that's the only reason why we have 2 ad sets. Until you top out 1 with 50 ads, you do not need 2 ad sets. Okay. I can already see the comments in below. Well, Nick, so every time I find a new DCT, I need to create a new main ad set? No. Okay. One main ad set, you put all of your winners from your DCT in there. Okay. That's all you got to do. Okay. Once you top out and have over 50 ads in main 1, then you can create a main 2. Oh, well, Nick, how many ads can I have in an ad set? Well, Facebook only allows you to have 50 in an ad set at a time. How many do I have on at a time? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Okay. If they're performing, I let it spin. Okay. That's 0 relevant questions. Okay. Now, as you spin more in the ad account, your old best performers stop performing. Okay. So then you have to find new winners at scale. Okay. New winners to go from $100 a day to $200 a day. New winners to go from $200 a day to $1,000 a day. New winners to go from $1,000 to $2,000 a day. Okay. You have to find new winning ads. Okay. So as you spend more, you're turning off the old stuff that's just not working anymore, which forces you to create new stuff that works at scale. All right. And you can see all of our winning ads. You can see how I have 38 ads in this ad set, which is main 2. It's the second one. You can see I don't have every ad on because those ads weren't working anymore. So that's why I only have the ones with blue that are actively turned on. And if you want to learn more how to do the broad targeting and dynamic creative video, go check out broad targeting and dynamic creatives. I literally do step-by-step inside of the ad account and show you a real demonstration of how I leverage it all. Now, scaling. Okay. How do we actually increase budget and everything? Very, very simple. We set a hard line in the sand of what your target, I say ROAS here, but I like to say MER, your overall MER for the brand. So that's overall revenue divided by overall spend, let's say, and that's for all platforms. Okay. So for example, if we go back right here, I have Google and Facebook put together, and our hard line in the sand, honestly, for like the clients, like anything over like a 2.8. Okay. So our overall MER was 2.96. So we actually kept spending more and more and more. Okay. So looking back, what's your target overall? All right. Let's say it's 3.0. Then look at the last 3-day average. Okay. If it's lower than 3.0 by just a 0.1, scale down by 20%. Okay. If it's higher than 3.0 or higher, scale up by 20%. Very simple. I do this daily based off the last 3 days of performance. Very simple. And I've scaled accounts up from literally $100 a day to $100,000 a day by literally leveraging this. It takes so long, Nick. Like, just do it a month. Go look on Google and look up 20% every day for 30 days straight. It builds up quick. Okay. You're just too short-sighted and you're so, hey, I'm trying to scale as hard as possible right now because I'm stuck in my current situation. I want to make money. Then you try doing some stupid shit like duplicating the campaign or trying to, 300, 400% increases on your campaign budget, and you're breaking things. You're not being consistent. Slow is fast. Okay. Just remember that. Now let's look at the retention. And that's be pretty much it for this particular case study, where for supplements is that you want to release new flavors of original product. So like obviously you have like your main product right now that you're selling and crushing with. So look at increasing retention through new flavors of original products. So let's say you do strawberry right now, do a flavor every month and do like blueberry one month, maybe cotton candy another month, maybe lemonade another month. Okay. I'm just giving you some very vague flavors, but do your research first. Release new product lines. So let's say, for example, you do pre-workout right now, then maybe do protein, then BCAAs. Okay. Maybe CBDs and stuff like that. Okay. Expand to new product lines. Okay. Also too, mandatory to do subscribe and save with auto ship. Okay. So what's cool about that is that, let's say, for example, tonight at midnight when the clock hits, it automatically bills out every subscribe and save order. So you might have 50 orders tonight at midnight that are all subscribe and save. Facebook or Shopify bills all those out. And then boom, you just have to print out the receipts and ship it up, or print out the packing slip and send those packages out. Boom. So it builds you reoccurring revenue to where you don't even have to literally spend $1 on ads and you're making money back if you choose to turn off your ads, but obviously you don't want to. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. How we absolutely crushed it for the supplement brand. If you have any questions, drop them below. And if you own a supplement brand, or honestly, we do a few different brands as well, then click the link below for have Nick Theriot run your ads, book a free strategy call with me, and we'll kind of go over your ad account, a few different things that we recommend for you to improve performance. Also too, if you're curious about the mentoring coaching side, have Nick Theriot mentor you. I'll kind of go more into how we can specifically work together and me be your mentor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And guys, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.